Hey there, Grasshoppers. This is Mr. Raymond. Today we're talking all things Missouri Compromise. The year is 1820, and the state of Missouri applies for statehood within the United States of America. And normally you would think this would be like a cause for celebration, like, woohoo, another state. We're going to add a star to our flag. We're going to move westward. America's getting bigger. But this actually causes a great upheaval in the United States Congress, the debate over slavery. You see, in 1820, there was an equal number of free states and slave states in the United States of America. There were 11 free states, there were 11 slave states, which meant in the Senate, there was an equal number of senators for slave states and free states. So in comes Henry Clay. Henry Clay, congressman from Kentucky. We were introduced to him first as a war hawk who wanted to go to war with Great Britain, and who then, ironically, was sent by Madison to help negotiate a peace of Great Britain in the Treaty of Ghent. Now becomes known as the Great Compromise, Great Compromiser. Henry Clay is going to put forth what becomes known as the Missouri Compromise. In essence, Missouri will be admitted as a slave state. Maine will be brought in as a free state. So now we maintain a balance of power. With the rest of the land in the Louisiana Territory, everything below the 36th parallel, which is the southern border of Missouri, except for Missouri, will be land open to slavery. Everything above it will be free territory, where slavery is not allowed. As we take a look at this map, you can see that the white territories and states are states and territories that are open to slavery, and the polka dotted ones above them are the states and the territories that are closed to slavery. If we were to point this out, you can see the dividing line. The 36th parallel, with the exception of Missouri, is the dividing line between slave and free. The Ohio River is the dividing line between slave and free. And then the Mason-Dixon line dividing Pennsylvania and Maryland is the dividing line between slave and free. Even former President Jefferson realized that this Missouri Compromise was doomed not to last. He wrote to a friend, "This Missouri question, like a fire bell in the night, awakened and filled me with terror. I considered it at once as the knell of the Union. It is hushed indeed for the moment, but it is a reprieve only, and not a final sentence."